Performance is brought to you by the all-electric Nissan Ariya. Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts. Yeah, we talked about the two-run homers that they both had, but in the seventh inning, we saw them manufacture a run.
Mookie did a great job building a count and then just going the other way, get that single. Ohtani gets on with a walk. They did this with 2 strikes and 2 outs and still got a run.
They're atop the lineup once again. Ohtani is the DH, Mookie and Wright. The only difference from last night's lineup is in the number 9 spot. Instead of Kevin Kiermaier in center field, it's Andy Pages. But those two, number 17 and number 50, they made a little bit of history. The first time we saw a pair of Dodger teammates both hit a home run and steal a base in the same game in a few years now.
It's been since 2017. Speed and power at the top.
August 6th that year, Justin Turner and Cody Bellinger. The starter tonight for Milwaukee. He's been a revelation for the Brewers this year. The right-handed Colin Ray, coming off one of his best outings of the season too.
Yeah, his last 4 starts, the Brewers have won all 4. He's 2-0 with the ERA just a little bit above 1.5. So he's on a hot streak, and he is really one of his best years this year. He's a 34-year-old that is actually finding out. He's doing really well statistically. The Dodgers, if he leans on that sweeper, check the average out of Major League Baseball, 0.63. But the Dodgers have the 4th best average against a sweeper and the 2nd best slugging against a sweeper. So he's going to have to be really good with that pitch to keep the Dodgers off of it.
Last Tuesday, he tossed 7 scoreless in Atlanta with a season-high 9 punch-outs, getting the win and helped Milwaukee end a little 2-game losing streak. He's ready for his 20th start, 23rd appearance. Shohei Ohtani ready to lead off the game for the Dodgers, having hit his NL leading 36th home run last night. First pitch popped up. Center field and playable for Mitchell. 1 pitch, 1 out for Colin Ray. Here Mookie Betts. He missed 45 games with a fractured hand. No rehab assignments in sim games. No worries for Mook. 2 for 4 with a homer. Drove in 3, stole a bag. Made a good play in right that probably gets lost in that shuffle.
It's great to have him back, and we didn't have to wait long for production and for him to make an impact.
Went down swinging, went to the dirt, hit the deck against Freddie Peralta his first time up. You're like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it's a tough welcome back. He dusted himself off, literally, and then took Peralta out to left field. Now stands in against Colin Ray. Watch his strike 1. Tonight, that was his 6th home run. Now up to 15 RBIs here at AmFam Field in 13 career games. Shoots out of the way, ball 1. I know it doesn't feel like it because he was gone for so long, but he does have a 14-game on-base streak going. On 1-1, this pulls it foul.
He's got rhythm. He's making solid contact. He's playing great defense. He's running the bases. He gets a stolen base. I mean, this guy could lay off for a year. We don't want that to be, but boy, oh boy, just talk about an athlete that works really hard to perfect his skills. Blessed at the beginning, but then hard work to perfect it.
2 strikes on him. Ben's back on ball 2, squares the count. And no ego. He's got the 5th most leadoff home runs in baseball history. So, hey, Show's got that spot. Let's keep it that way. Full count in the first. Ray's payoff. That swings and drives it in the air left field. On the track is Churio. He's there for out number 2.
Shohei got just under his pop-up, and Mookie gets his just off the end of the bat.
So a pair of flyouts in front of Freddie. 0 for 4 at the plate last night, so he wasn't involved in the party. But he gets started another one here tonight.
between Freddie and Teoscar and Will Smith and Gavin Lux, they pretty much had flat tires last night, but the top two carried them. This Dodger offense is fantastic because there's so many guys that can step up.
I mean, it's not surprising, but it's eye-opening just seeing how much length has been added in a short amount of time, and that's only going to improve. These guys like Max Muncy come back. Tommy Edman joins the fold finally.
We're going to have some good problems to have as far as playing with the roster to get everybody on it.
Base is empty, 2 out. 2-1 to Freeman.
That's amazing to foul that ball off. That's the knowledge of the strike zone didn't work on that pitch, but the swing did.
On 2-2. Holds up on a ball low and away.
Good learning curve. Fouled off fastball about the same place. That one they tried to go backdoor slider out of the same window, and Freddie goes, okay, I know that's away.
Another full count. So another payoff for Ray. And another pop-up induced by the right-hander in shallow left. Adames is there. Squeezes out number 3. A 1-2-3 first for Ray. Ball now belongs to Gavin Stone. Elevated to the 3 spot. Rookie Tyler Black just added to the roster yesterday in his recall. He's cleaning up as the DH. Then it's Adames, Mitchell, Hoskins, Frelick, and Ortiz to round things out. Time now for the Audi player profile. Spotlight on Gavin Stone. His first 15 starts outstanding. He was at an all-star level, rookie of the year level. The last 6 have gone the other way on him, but he starts this outing with strike 1.
It's about real estate. It's location, location, location. It is not about the stuff. It is not about the velocity.
Soft liner to short. And needed only 2 pitches to get 1 out. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
This is everything that he has thrown all year. And like I said, it's about location. Percentages are about the same. The changeup is his best pitch, but he started to throw the sweeper a little bit more, maybe to try and get the righties to swing and miss.
Chourio swinging at the first pitch and fouls it on the right side. Leads the National League in batting average since the All-Star break. It's now at .353. 1 for 4 last night. Scored on Contreras' 2-run blast. Quickly 0-2 for Stone. Just missed with ball 1.
Good take, good pitch. Very big league right here. 0-2 count, breaking ball just off the edge, but a good take. Love this shot, especially in this count.
Oh, late time call for Chourio. That last pitch, the slider, and there's so much has been talked about, and rightfully so, about how he's added east and west, right? The 2-seamer and the cutter. But the Dodgers staff and Gavin Stone will say that the pitch that changed the game for him was that bullet slider. Ground ball foul on the left side, still 1-2.
When you get into different windows and what you live with and what you don't live with, there are pitches that surprise, but then there has to be those foundational pitches, and I think they found one.
Another 1-2. This one's spiked. Now we're even up 2-2. His 22nd start of the year, Oral, and already the Brewers are the 21st unique opponent that he's faced his first couple seasons now in the big leagues. Right center field. Pages on the run and can't make the catch. Went off the tip of his glove. Picks it up on the warning track and throws it back in, but it will be a 1-out double for Jackson Chourio.
Not sure Mookie saw this ball or Pages saw this ball. Nomar Garciaparra has described this ballpark and the way the lighting is as a foggy garage. And it is very dark, especially this time of night when the sky has not darkened and the lights don't feel bright enough.
A runner in scoring position for Contreras. A play nearly made by Andy Pages. His arm got short at the last second. First pitch grounded to Kike. Looks Chourio back to second before throwing on to first to get the second out. You know the drill. Gavin Stone and the staff could get 7 strikeouts to celebrate tomorrow by going to Jack in the Box in LA, buying a large drink, and eating a free Jumbo Jack. Now the rookie DH Tyler Black. This is 13th major league game. He's in the cleanup spot. Swings at a changeup way down below the zone. Strike one.
It's a big out for Gavin Stone, Stephen. When you have been reeling for 6 starts and your ERA is close to 7 during those, you don't want to give up a run in the first inning. It's going to build some confidence.
This time Black did not chase, and he held up on the check swing, 1-1.
And he's got a good situation here because he's better against lefties than he is righties. So even though first base is open, this is the guy he wants to attack.
Yeah, lefties batting .240 against Gavin compared to righties throwing a .284 clip. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Nice sequence right there with the soft stuff down and away and then come heater in. That's coming at you. See how hard that is to hit? Think about guarding the outside corner after that pitch.
It's one more strike to finish the first inning. Brewers have a runner on second. There are 2 out. The pitch. A check swing in the air. Foul behind the Dodger dugout.
They're doubling up inside there. Got the height right on that second one. Get it all the way in. This count, when you struggle with command, it's black or ball. It's edge of the plate where you're going or a ball. It's not on halves of the plate or in the middle.
1-2 outside corner, called strike 3. That strands the double from Chourio and gets Stone through the first unscathed.
Join MLB in celebrating Players Weekend this weekend when we highlight players and their unique stories beyond the bases. Visit MLB.com/playersweekend to learn more.
No score for the Dodgers or the Brewers. Top of the second will begin with Teoscar Hernandez against Colin Ray. It's Teo, Lux, and Smith up in the second. Teoscar went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts last night. Ended his August hitting streak. Brushes his home run derby winning pitcher back a little bit. Dino Ebel in the foul ball. 0-2. Two strikes. Hernandez down swinging. First K for Ray. It's top 11 in the National League in wins, ERA, and opponent's batting average. I mean, this is a rotation that traded away Corbin Burns. Brandon Woodruff has not pitched and will not pitch this year as he gets healthy from surgery. Same operation that Clayton Kershaw had, if I'm not mistaken. Freddie Peralta, the Dodgers saw and beat last night, has not pitched like an all-star this year as we've seen in the past. So it's guys like Colin Ray who carried the freight from a starting standpoint. Broken bat for Gavin Lux. Shattered bat. Foul ball. Only got the handle left.
I want to see where this one hits. Oh, it does hit right below the label. I was afraid he was swinging a bat that has dried out as much as that busted.
Brandon helped him get a new twig. Dispose of the old one. 0 for 4 last night for Gavin. Couple of Ks. He did have a long fly ball to left center. Garrett Mitchell caught it at the wall. 1-1 here. Bounce to the right side. His counterpart Terang comes in. The underhand flip. It's the second out of the second inning. Now you're looking to Will Smith, batting in the 6th spot for a second straight night after having not hit in the 6th spot of the order since 2022. Strike one from Ray.
Ray using the fastball an awful lot, even though he got the ground out to Lux on an off-speed pitch. First inning, 11 out of 13 pitches, fastballs. Another one. Four-seamer, very effective pitch for him, and so is the sweeper, but maybe because the scouting report says the Dodgers hit the sweeper well, he's trying to establish that fastball.
And the four-seamer they were excellent against in 2023. Have not had the same level of production against that pitch this season. Yank that fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Smith. Popped up. We'll get it over the net, not a play.
Fastball location is excellent. Went from that one that he yanked away, though, to right on the inside corner to Will Smith. Will opening up a little bit now in his stance.
Another 1-2. Tapped off the plate, called a foul ball by the home plate umpire Chris Siegel tonight. David Rackley at first, John Bacon at second, Nate Tomlinson at third, the rest of the crew.
Contreras trying to sell that he got this over home plate. Over home plate is a fair ball.
It's a sweeper down and away. 2-2. All-star backstops right next to each other tonight again, and in this series, Smith and Contreras on 2-2. Smith fouls one off the mask of Contreras to stay alive.
One portion of the catching fraternity checking on the other portion of the catching fraternity. And a heartbeat there.
The 8th pitch coming to Will Smith, and it's ball 3.
Saw Will walk a couple times last night. You think you got to walk before you hit because you got to get strikes.
The payoff. Smith crushes the ball down the line. Will it stay fair? You bet it will. A 2-out solo home run for Will Smith. And just like in game 1, it's the Dodgers who score first in Milwaukee here tonight.
One of the things we noticed about Will Smith when he is hot and at the beginning of his career, we always saw that he could turn on the inside pitch and keep it fair. And that's what he does right here. That ball is on the inside corner. He pulls his hands in close to his hip, gets the barrel on it, and doesn't put any of the side spin on to pull it foul.
Sixteenth home run for Will Smith as Rojas pulls the first pitch he sees foul. First since July 6th. He talked about the walks last night. Maybe that's setting the stage for him to break out of the slump with the bat. That's busting out in a big way. Flare to shallow right. Terang will go back and catch it from second. The Dodgers finish their portion of the second with the lead thanks to Will Smith.
Gavin Stone getting ready for his second inning of work here in Milwaukee. You see the home run rate right there. Before the All-Star break, it was basically less per 1 home run per start, and now it's close to 3. He's given up 8 home runs since his complete game shutout in Chicago, and Dodgers pitching coach Mark Pryor told me, guys, that's the key to Gavin Stone's success tonight, keeping the ball in the ballpark, and obviously his changeup is a big weapon to do so. And obviously they believe they could take advantage of this very young and aggressive Brewers lineup with the fastball and pulling the string with the changeup.
Thanks, Stevie. Yeah, 8 home runs the last 6 starts for Stone. At least one in all 6 turns. He's in front of Willie Adames. 1 ball, 2 strikes, starting the bottom of the second. You talk about the changeup, Oral, and there's a little matchup within the matchup for Gavin Stone, because you know the changeup is his best pitch. In Milwaukee, they have the 5th best slugging percentage against changeups.
If he can locate it down there, at 89, whatever that pitch was, that's off of his fastball, because the fastball's been around 95, 96. The last pitch at 89 was the changeup. And he goes 97. So if you're talking about fatigue, he was about 15 innings away from career high for the year right now. The fatigue creeps in with location at first, then velocity starts to deplete. So I don't think he's tired yet. But I do think that the location has been slightly off, and it might be because maybe he's feeling a little of that fatigue, so he's adding some extra effort, but then that widens your spray pattern. This is a good one. He went changeup at 89 down below the knee. He went fastball at 97, and now he goes back to the changeup.
Back-to-back Ks for Stone. 1 out in the second. Now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Orange Lutheran Lancer and UCLA Bruin watches strike 1. Oh, look out.
Fastball in with no intention to hit him, but he was just making sure in an 0-1 count that he got it in there. On its way, this becomes dangerous. Good job turning the correct way.
And it went off the forehead of Will Smith. Hurt 2 parties. Same as the first, a 1-out base runner in the second for Milwaukee. It's the second hit batter for Stone all year. Mitchell has speed. See how aggressive he is with Rhys Hoskins stepping in. Ball 1.
This is a matchup of Gavin Stone's weakness, which has given up home runs lately, against a guy whose strength is hitting it out. The average is not high, but the pop is.
Mitchell with a conservative lead off first base ahead of the 1-1 pitch to Hoskins. Wide to left. Hernandez coming in. It's sinking fast. It'll drop down for a base hit. Mateo drifted back initially.
If you're Gavin Stone, don't change a thing. This pitch has outstanding location. It's a ball inside and jams him. That's why he gets the pop up. It's inside the label on the bat. It's elevated, but it's a full swing, and you are not going to be able to break as an outfielder right away with that big a swing, that trajectory, but no velocity on the ball.
68.5 miles per hour off the bat of Hoskins. Consecutive Brewers have reached against Stone in the second. Now Sal Frelick. Kike in on the grass at third base. It bounces away from Smith, and both runners will get into the scoring position.
With Frelick up, you're probably not going to have a double play ball possible, but now, yes, A free 180 feet split by 2 runners. And this makes it a much tougher situation to save a run. If you're on the mound right now, you're thinking about, I'd like to get in the dugout with a tie.
Second and third, only 1 out after the wild pitch. Popped up left side. It will drift out of play. No chance for Will to get it.
Dodger infield back. They will sacrifice the run everywhere but where Kike is at third.
Dodgers with the early 1-0 lead thanks to the home run from Smith, but Brewers threatening in the home half of the second inning. That's jammed, and Rojas is going to get back and make the catch. The runner's got a hold. He was worried off the contact. Well, we're going to see another soft bloop hit.
Well, Miggy starts really close to second base, but deep, so he's got a large angle to run. Good 15 steps, but he gets under it quickly. Like he's dealing with a little bloody nose.
I've seen that a couple times lately for Miggy Rowe. Last of the order, Joey Ortiz, strike 1 for Stone. Still second and third, but now 2 out for Gavin.
Wow.
2 strikes.
Other than the fastball into Mitchell, he has made some outstanding pitches to get out of this inning. A lot of room for error here. Again, edge or ball with the next 2 pitches.
Good block by Will Smith.
Good block, good miss by Gavin Stone. Definitely don't want to miss up. Trust your catcher. Man on third. Will does a nice job turning that into a little egg that nice softly caught.
Garrett Mitchell, the runner at third for Milwaukee, waited until Stone started his delivery to take his lead off third, trying to create some distraction in his eye line. 1-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Bookending K's for Gavin Stone in the second. Milwaukee now 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position this series. It was an eventful bottom of the second, but a shutdown second for Gavin Stone, preserving the 1-0 lead. And Kike Hernandez will kick off the third, try to continue what we've seen to this point in the month of August.
It is so much easier when you can actually see the ball. The glasses that he's using to correct the stigmatism in his eye, they are working, and so is Kike.
Ball one outside from Colin Ray. It's Hernandez, Pages, and Ohtani on the Dodger docket in the top of the third inning.
There's a prescription in one lens, and there's just blank glass in the other.
It's his right eye. Jack Harris of the Los Angeles Times wrote a story on the new spectacles for Kike. So I'm working him into his routine before the All-Star break in Detroit. We were there in the Motor City and hit that shot off the bat to left field. Like, okay, maybe let's turn it around. It's because he could see the ball better. Something that he didn't know he had until he went and got looked at.
But if you see it better and you see the spin better, and then you understand the strike zone better, and then you're confident and calmer, all of those things, it's a conglomeration of positives.
1 ball, 2 strikes against him leading off the third. The pitch from Ray. Kike grounds it right by the Brewers starter off the mound, but to the second baseman Turang. Let's listen to a word from Morongo.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, your home for big laughs. See Eddie Griffin live September 6th.
Andy Pages lasted the order. It's the only change in the starting lineup from game one. It was Kevin Kiermaier getting the start last night. First pitch strike from Ray. Last time we saw Andy was Sunday, went 2 for 3. Couple of doubles, couple walks. How about that? Edgy call goes Ray's way. And reaching 4 or 5 Sunday. Reached in 12 of his last 23 plate appearances. Perhaps recapturing some comfortability in the box.
His solid effort and hot streaks have been longer than his cold streaks, and he really is under the radar as far as having a solid year. He's hitting 248. This guy is a youngster just learning the big leagues, but you kind of forget about him because he's been so consistent.
Strikes out swinging, throughout number 2 in the third. We'll flip the lineup back over for Shohei. His first pitch, Hunting leading off the game, flew out to center. Ball 1.
It was a pitch exactly where he likes it. It was up and out over the plate. It wasn't on the corner, it wasn't in the middle, but it was outer half and slightly up.
Oh my word. Goodbye in the good land. Second deck for Ohtani. Second home run of the game. And the Dodgers doubled the lead.
He got a second one that he likes. This one he didn't miss.
That's 37. So think about it. What's Mark McGwire's record?
Number 37 for Ohtani. He's gone deep in back-to-back games to start the series against the Brew Crew.
Almost 40. Before the steroid, 61.
Now Mookie Betts swings at the first pitch, but he pulls it foul down the left field line.
Apologize for the audio that's kind of leaking in from another booth.
Yeah.
He could easily do that before the end of the year.
Dodgers have 7 runs in this series. 6 of them have been scored via the homer. Now Mookie dumps it down right center field, the 2-out single.
Mookie with the same type of swing last night. Base hit driving in Ohtani after a walk and a stolen base. Finds right field. Has also found left field over the fence in this series.
Top of the order going to work with 2 out in the third. First pitch strike on Freeman. Keeping an eye on Mookie off first base. So his 10th bag last night. Strike 2 got the inside corner. Two-strike pitch. We'll have to wait after the pickoff attempt.
5 of 7 of the runs for the Dodgers in this series have come with 2 outs. 6 of 7 have come via the home run.
Mookie stays. Freddie swings and misses. A strikeout for Ray. But they're going to remember the home run from Ohtani. 2-0 Dodgers in the middle of the third. Gavin Stone has a 2-0 lead and also has 3 strikeouts, 4 away from free jumbo jacks on Wednesday at Jack in the Box in Los Angeles. Second time through about to begin with Bryce Terang. There's strike 1. Serve foul down the left side. Quickly 0-2. Gavin Stone trying to snap a wind drought. 6 turns without a winning decision. No wins since the complete game shutout on the south side of Chicago. Fastball upstairs. It's 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he doesn't go to the changeup here. The Brewers are 0 for 3 with 2 Ks on that pitch.
Was the change, but it's fouled. Look out. A liner over the head of Stone, but right into the glove of Rojas.
Mickey's like, what's the big deal, Gavin? You're ducking? I'm just catching this for you. Oh, you're only 60 feet 6 inches away. Oh, don't worry about it.
Man.
Come back here on the edge of the outfield grass.
Watch your lips. That'll wake you up before you say hello to Jackson Churio again. First pitch swinging high, fly ball right center field. Mookie Betts has his hand up. He will take it. William Contreras, the catcher, will bat with 2 out, nobody on. Grounded out to Kike. First pitch swinging in the first inning. This time he watches a fastball miss downstairs. Contreras was the big catch for Milwaukee. Part of the 3-team trade that put Sean Murphy in a Braves uniform. Stone will take that second strike. World Series in Atlanta. A Silver Slugger last year, his first year with the Brewers. 1-2. Rushes Contreras back.
Gavin making a concerted effort here when he comes in not to miss over the plate.
Dodgers saw last night what happens if you give Contreras a pitch to hit. He had 2 of them. Both of them went for extra bases, including a 2-run homer. Only scoring in the game for Milwaukee. He also walks. We reached 3 times.
He's near the top of the league in OPS. He's got a very productive bat this year.
Stone trying to put him away. Can't do it there.
The look we get with that helmet cam, I can put up with the reaction after the ball goes by because I love what we see in live time as the pitch comes in. We really get a little deeper perspective on how hard it is to hit.
See the wiring on the top of Chris Siegel's helmet. Gets back into position. The 8th pitch from Stone to Contreras. And this is down and away, ball 3. also can see a little bit of the nice night that we're living in tonight in Milwaukee. Payoff, spoil.
You're seeing the information that the hitter is picking up on, from the windup to the ball leaving the hand, and then as they start to track it and when they're starting their swing.
This is pitch number 10. High fly ball left field. Teoscar Hernandez will turn and watch it fly. There's the home run ball that we were hoping Gavin Stone could avoid tonight. Instead, Contreras has gone deep in back-to-back games, and now it's 2-1.
You know, you get most of it when you have a 4 in front of your distance. 400 flat for this one. It would have went farther, but the trajectory is really high. Inner half, about a ball or two from the corner. But he doesn't miss it.
So that's the 9th home run the last 7 starts surrendered by Stone. 15 on the year. 7 of the 15 home runs have come with 2 strikes.
That one on the 10th pitch of the at-bat. A lot of information for Contreras.
So the lead sliced in half on 1 swing from William Contreras. 1 ball 1 strike on Tyler Black. There's number 3 prospect waiting on a 1-1 and whiffing on a 1-1. The 2-2 pitch. Fly to center. Pajes is waiting. Stone through the 3rd. The Brewers on the board after the blast from Contreras. Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr.'s new teriyaki burger. Sweet, savory, it's irresistible. Dodgers 2, Brewers 1. 3 solo home runs here in game 2 of a 4-game series. Dodgers back to the plate, starting with Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1 inside. Teo 0 for 1 with the strikeout. His 4th K in the series in 5 trips to the plate. And compare that to the homestand at 5 total Ks. No K here. It's a leadoff single in the center.
I know we've pumped up Colin Ray and said what a great year he's having, and he is. Statistically, it's a great year, but peripherally, it is not. The actual ERA coming in the game is 3.38. The expected ERA from the exit velocities and all the different things that he has given up is a 4.76. That's over a 1.5 higher. So the Dodgers probably have the ability to get a few more runs.
Here's Gavin Lux. First pitch swinging high in the air, right field, a home run. It is homecoming. With more than 20 family and friends in the stands here at AmFam Field tonight, Gavin Lux goes deep.
The actual and the expected match with that swing. Wow. I'm not sure we've ever seen Gavin stay in the box and watch one, but he deserves it after this swing.
Still nobody out in the top of the fourth. The lead has swelled to 3. Smith will step in, take strike one. To 7 home runs this year. 11 of 12 in the series on the home run. Hey, I keep wanting to call it Miller Park. AmFam Field, generally regarded as a fun place for hitters to work. That's jammed. Will Smith is strong, and he fights it into left center. A little bloop knock. 3 hits to start the fourth for the Dodgers.
Pretty swing. That's pretty powerful. Stay aggressive, Gavin. The Dodgers hit 2 or more home runs. They are 38-7.
And it was a trip home that perhaps saved the season for Gavin Lux. At the conclusion of the first half, the Dodgers wrapped up that devastating series in Detroit. Gavin and his fiancee Molly, they hopped in a car and they drove home to Wisconsin. Ball one low to Miguel Rojas. Hanging out with his favorite people in the world, his family. Got to talking with his uncle Augie Schmidt. Number 2 overall pick. 37 years before Gavin was a first rounder for the Dodgers. As David Vassay detailed last night in the story, got to working together, get Gavin more into his legs. So that a little tweak combined with a massive mental switch, just trying to let it go. Let it go between the ears and let it go with the bat. And this is the Gavin Lux that the Dodgers have been waiting all year for. We've seen him here in the second half, really the last month and a half. The action in the fourth against Ray has forced action in the Brewer bullpen. Lefty Jared Koenig getting loose. The 3-1 pitch to Rojas. He thought it was ball 4, just got the bottom of the zone. So now the count's full.
Just clips it.
Oh, the hit and run to perfection. Opposite field single for Rojas. He's thinking 2. He'll take 2. Second and third, still nobody out.
He just carves this ball down there, keeps his hands inside, gets the barrel to it. Location tells you it should be jammed, but when you pull your hands in, do a nice job with your hips as far as clearing them, get the double down the line, and then you do a nice job with your hips at second base.
It's very deliberate, Miggy, that doubles call. So while Colin Ray has a chat with Chris Hook in his infield, listen to this word from Del Taco.
Del's Real Deals menu, 15 items made with real ingredients, each $2 and under. That's Del Taco Better Mix.
2 on, nobody out for the Dodgers in the fourth. They're now leading 4-1. A 2-run homer for Gavin Lux. The biggest swing so far, but 4 consecutive hits to start this frame. Can Kike make it 5?
Dodgers first time around the order, 1 for 9. Second time around the order, they are now 6 for 7.
You like that?
Yeah. The inning might not end.
Infield in for Milwaukee. Strike 1 for Ray. Dodgers already have 4 runs hung up on the Brewers righty. You consider the 4 appearances prior to this one for him. At 4 earned in 23 innings. 0-2. I mean, a sparkling 157 mark in those 4 games coming into tonight. 1-0-2. Kike to left field. It'll hang up for Churio. Smith tags from third. He will score on the sac fly. And the Dodgers have a handful. And that's notable, Oral, because really all year it's been a race to 5 for this offense. They score 5 runs. After last night's win, they're 47-11.
Last night's win, the offense was the top 2 guys in the order, Ohtani and Betts. Right now, it is pretty much the complete lineup.
Complete the second time through with Andy Pages up with Rojas on second and 1 down. Pages rips it left field line. Will it hang up? It is fair and it is gone. Second 2-run homer of the inning for the Dodgers. 9th of the season for Pages.
All but 2 guys in the lineup have reached. Andy Pages was 1 before this at bat, but this one he really made count.
Clanged it off the bottom of the foul pole for his first homer since June 18th. Now Ohtani is back up ahead 1-0. Inside the box score brought to you by your Lexus dealers. Updating the combined line for Shohei and Mookie. 5 for 11. 3 of those 5 hits have left the yard. So a 7-1 Dodgers lead.
He just missed that one. Just a little behind it. And he didn't miss his.
The 1-2. Ohtani somehow pushes that down the line, foul. Checking the lumber, it's all right. Five runs for the Dodgers in the 4th. Still 2 outs to play with. Ray gets Ohtani to strike out. And now we'll welcome Mookie Betts.
Dodgers have really put on their hitting shoes tonight. Got it from 2 guys last night. Now they're getting it from the whole lineup. Ray had only given up 3 home runs since the beginning of July. Dodgers have 4 tonight.
One count on Mookie. Dodgers have 8 hits in the game. 5 have come in top of the 4th inning. Two and 2. Now we're full. Mookie back in the lineup. We've seen 13 innings for the Dodgers. 12 runs, 6 homers. Ground ball, base hit through the left side. Make it 6 hits in the 4th. Second hit of the game for Betts.
Base hit. He drives the ball through the 6th hole. Brings up Freddie here with 2 outs, and Freddie is one of the 2 Dodgers that needs to reach. He and Kike are the ones falling short so far.
Ninth batter of this 4th inning. Freddie swings at the first pitch, sends it high in the air left field. Churio coming in, loses the cap, but not the ball. So the top of the 4th ends, but not before the Dodgers hang 5 on Colin Ray and the Brewers. A pair of 2-run shots, Gavin Lux and Andy Pages. It's 7-1. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in attendance on Saturday, August 24th, Mamba Day, and receive an exclusive Showtime Lakers t-shirt. For tickets and more info, you can visit Dodgers.com/promotions. Gavin Lux and Andy Pages visited the seats here at AmFam Field. Each of them hit 2-run homers in the top of the 4th inning. The Dodgers open up a 6-run lead on the Brewers. A big cushion for Gavin Stone. Elevates with the fastball and gets a whiff from Willy Adames. A lot of home runs tonight and in this series. And for the Dodgers, Will Smith, Shohei Ohtani, solo shots, the aforementioned blast from Lux and Pages. And William Contreras, he's responsible for the lone Milwaukee run. Called strike 3 on Adames. Stone punches his ticket for a 2nd time tonight. He's up to 4 in the game. Let's go downstairs for a check-in with my man David Vassay. DV, can you tell us more on potential returns on the way?
Yeah, the Dodgers are getting a lot of players back within the next 7 to 10 days. Tommy Edman and Max Muncy are in the starting lineup for the 3rd time during the last week for Oklahoma City. Tommy Edman is hitting 2nd tonight, playing center field. Max Muncy at 3rd base. And the reason why Tommy Edman is playing center field is because when he returns to the Dodgers, that's the primary position the Dodgers will have Tommy Edman play. Despite him being a very versatile player, shortstop, 2nd base, the Dodgers need his elite defense right now in center field. Max Muncy and Tommy Edman are expected to be activated next week when the Dodgers come home from this road trip. And speaking of this road trip, Yoshi Yamamoto will join the Dodgers in St. Louis, so Mark Prior, Connor McGinnis, Dave Roberts, and the rest can get a first look at him pitching to hitters. So he's flying to St. Louis to join the team after a 40-something bullpen session today.
All that sounds really good and really exciting, DV. I mean, I'm sure a lot of Dodger fans at home just jotting down some potential lineups once this team gets fully healthy. Back-to-back strikeouts for Stone to start the bottom of the 4th. Blew that one right by Mitchell. In St. Louis, it's probably a place Gavin Stone is looking forward to pitching one day. Growing up in Arkansas, he grew up a fan of the Cardinals. Played shortstop. Love David Eckstein, and on the mound, his favorite pitcher, someone who's now his teammate, that'd be number 99, Mariachi Joe Kelly. 2-0 the count on Hoskins. Mm. 3-0, just missed. Stone will just miss St. Louis, and then per the schedule, Jack Flaherty will just miss a return and reunion in St. Louis. There's strike 1 for Gavin. 3-1 count to Hoskins. After a pause, a 3-1 pitch. That'll fill things up. This will be the 69th pitch of the game for Gavin Stone. Nice. He strikes out the side in the 4th. That's how you throw a shutdown inning. Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. That was an excellent 4th inning for the Dodgers. They scored 5 runs at the plate. Then Gavin Stone struck out the side. So it's a 7-1 lead. Teoscar Hernandez will lead off for a 2nd consecutive inning. First pitch foul down the right field line. It's a leadoff single in the 4th. And Gavin Lux went 2nd deck, not far from where Shohei Ohtani went earlier tonight. Lace to left, but it'll hook into the seats foul.
These are fun nights to play baseball. When you're swinging a bat and the whole team is doing it. You're not encouraging a guy that made an out. You're just monopolizing the conversations with positives and hey, way to go, and what'd you hit? And, oh yeah, what are you going to look for this time?
In the air to the opposite field, but over to make the catch is Freeling. 1 out. Time to turn on the T-Mobile coverage cam. Gavin Lux strided to the plate. Took a trip around the bases last time up. And he got to admire that one. That went a long way.
I think it's one of the best of his big league career as far as the swing, the contact, and then the distance. Something he feels like he can repeat.
Seventh home run of the season, his 12th extra base hit the last 26 games. Just clipped the corner, strike 1. Lux to right again. Didn't get as much of this one on the track as Freeling.
Little out in front, just a little bit of the bat speed that was decelling. Bat was accurate though, it just wasn't strong enough.
Will Smith 2 for 2. You love to see it. Strike 1. This happened in the 2nd inning. Just turned on one. Oh.
Yeah, fastball in, tailing in towards him, got his hands in and killed it.
First home run since the beginning of July. His last 5 long balls have come against Milwaukee. Our counterparts in the Brewers broadcast crew were joking before this series began, like, you know, Will Smith scuffling. But he gets to see us. That's a liner, and it's a fair ball down the line to left field into the corner. Churio will pick it up on the track. It's a stand-up double for Will Smith, who's now 3 for 3. He's now a triple shy of the cycle.
Keep swinging it like this, the dancing will get better.
Let's not get crazy, oh.
We'll get some more reps. Love to see him get that triple. Gonna need one down the line like that and get a funky carom.
Two-out runner in scoring position for Rojas. First pitch grounded through the wickets of Ray. Behind the bag is Terang. So Smith is stranded, but he gets another hit. Still 7-1.
Head to Dodger Stadium on August 21st for LA Kings Night. Purchase a special event ticket package and receive an exclusive Kings and Dodgers jersey. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotion.
Dodgers lead the Brewers by 6. We're halfway home in game 2 of this series. Dodgers win tonight. They'll clinch the season series against Milwaukee. Gavin Stone trying to get a win. In the air to left. Hernandez drifting back. One away. Bottom of the order, and third baseman Joey Ortiz. Changeup up and in, ball 1.
Throwing the ball really well, getting great run support. Has 6 Ks. That's the most he's had since the end of June. It's another good sign to get some swings and misses, some pinpoint control, staying out of the middle of the plate. Needs a strike right here with a 6-run lead.
Top of the order on deck for Milwaukee. There's a strike on a foul ball. At 4 of his 6 Ks tonight swinging. After you were able to sit down and have lunch with Gavin Stone, how did your impression of him change or enhance? Perhaps that's the better word.
I think he's still on a learning curve. I think when you talk to him, you say, you know what, this kid's got it. He's going to apply it, but he is paying attention to everything and still learning.
Ortiz went down and got it. Sent it to the track, but Hernandez, despite a fun route, makes the catch.
Teoscar has had one full swing that fell in front of him because it was a jam shot, and now this is an awkward swing that gets barreled up and has backspin, and it fools him a little bit. Watch this J route. We're going to go sideways, and now we're going to go back. Teoscar knows, but you know what? It's the swings, the sound, the trajectory that they're reading, and sometimes they can fool you when they're opposite of what they normally do.
He's had the action in the bottom of the 5th. 2 flyouts his direction. 1 ball, 1 strike on Terang.
Get in the dugout and go 6 innings at least. Pitch count well in order at 79. Hasn't been able to go deep in a game for a good 6 starts. Almost 8.
This is the 3rd time through kicking off. And those numbers have become more exaggerated the last 6 starts.
Those numbers represent a big leaguer, an almost all-star, and an all-star. So the performance against him, once he gets to the 3rd time in the 3rd plate appearance, it's almost like he's facing an all-star lineup.
The 2-2. Poked in the air, left side, will drift out of play.
Awfully hard to touch that ball with a bat at that speed and that location and still cover a fastball in. See if they change sides of the plate. That's what you do when you read swings and read things. Almost went back to the changeup, just tried to throw a better one.
Still 2-2 on Turang. Pitch number 8 on the way. First and only run of the game for Milwaukee. The end of a 10-pitch battle against Contreras. Here's number 9 to Turang.
And definitely trying to make Turang hit the ball to the opposite field or get him to roll over the changeup. The 6-run lead, you can go strength against strength. Don't show him anything that you don't need to trick him.
High in the air to center. No problems for Andy Pages. That's 7 in a row retired by Gavin Stone. Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Jack in the Box. Mini Chimmy Bang Bangs? Yes, Mini Chimmy Bang Bangs at Jack in the Box. Dodgers ahead of the Brewers by 6 as we say hello for the 6th. Gavin Stone in the Dodger dugout. He's thrown 86 pitches, 5 innings behind him. No walks, 6 Ks, 3 hits, one of them a solo home run to Contreras. Swinging strike 1 for Kike Hernandez. The Dodgers have 8, 9, and 1 on the schedule in the 6th. Last time up, Kike got involved in that 5-run 4th with a sacrifice fly. Popped up. There's Adames. It's been a power display for the Dodgers so far in this series. 6 home runs. Last night they hit a couple. Tonight they have 4. Most recent being off the bat of this man Andy Pages. Just a laser down the left field line and off the bottom of the foul pole in the corner. Another one hard hit to the left side. This one snared at third. Ortiz's throw pulls Hoskins off the bag though.
I think it'll be graded an error, but he might catch a break and get a hit out of it. We'll see. Guarding the line a little bit, goes wide, spinning. Oh, that's an error. Throw gets him easy.
Yep, the official score is E5. The Dodgers will take the base runner anyhow, anyway. 1-on-1 out for Ohtani, who's 1 for 3. In the 3rd inning, he went 413 feet, second deck in right field. Mentioned now Gavin Lux's home run was in the same territory, same distance too.
Ray better be careful on this pitch. Ohtani's got 1 in his pocket and a 2-0 count and a 6-run lead. Swing hard in case you hit it. Backdoor breaking ball.
Swing at the top of the zone. It's called strike 2. Oh, ow, my ear.
I was going to say the same thing. We're going to start turning our headsets down when he hits.
Bounce to the left side. Ortiz has to get it away quickly. His throw beats Ohtani. Pages moves up into scoring position. 2 out in the 6th. Landon Knack recalled by the Dodgers after River Ryan was placed on the injured list. And it's Knack getting loose in the bullpen. On the other side, it was Peguero. And the unfortunate update for River Ryan is that it will be Tommy John surgery for the right-hander. So we said nothing but love and support to River.
That is just so sad. He was throwing the ball so well. He was actually making a push to be part of a postseason roster.
Strike one, foul back by Betts, evening the count. It's the 100th pitch for Colin Ray. Fly ball to right field. In front of the track is Frelick. So Pages stranded on second. No change in the score. So 7-1 Dodgers.
Friday on an all-new Backstage Dodgers, the Dodgers acquire several players at the trade deadline, including Burbank native Jack Flaherty from the Great 1-8, who grew up rooting for the Dodgers, and three-time All-Star Matt Kemp returns for Alumni Weekend, reconnects with former teammates, and signs a one-day contract to officially retire as a Dodger. Don't miss Backstage Dodgers this Friday.
The Great 1-8. That's well done, DV. New pitcher for the Dodgers. It's Landon Knack out of the bullpen. Face 2, 3, and 4 for the Brewers with a 6-run Dodger lead. So for Gavin Stone, 5 innings, 1 run on 3 hits, no walks, 6 Ks. And Knack is built up and fresh. Hasn't pitched in a week ago. 5 2/3 innings, but 103 pitches. Gave 3 runs for OKC, just 1 of them earned, 6 hits, 8 Ks, and 3 walks.
Dodgers would love to look at this like a piggyback situation. Maybe Landon can give him some real length, and maybe even finish the game.
Rolled foul along the line, 2-2. Been fun getting to watch Landon Knack work this year, up and down, and by and large when he's been up, he's found a way to be effective. He's had to battle for sure. Right center field, fly ball. Betts on the run. He tracks it down. He's so much fun to watch. Let's go down back to David Bassett. More on Landon Knack and his return to the Dodgers.
Landon Knack, one of the good guys out there, Steven, and a guy that likes to explore the cities that he's in with the Dodgers. And yesterday, I ran into him outside of the team hotel, and he was on his way to the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame Museum here in Milwaukee. He said it was a building no bigger than the infield, and he enjoyed it, but he said it's a one and done for him.
Hey, I mean, the fact that he took the time to check that box. You know, if you're a Dodger fan, you want to see a bobblehead museum, just go into the office of one Scott Akasaki, because our man is just swimming in baubles. 1 out, nobody on in the 6th. 1 ball, 1 strike on William Contreras. Solo home run in the 3rd inning off Gavin Stone made it 2-1 at the time. Then the Dodgers erupted for 5 in the top of the 4th. 6 hits in that 4th inning alone. Knack rocks into the 2-2. It's a slow roller to second. Gavin can take his time without number 2.
Dodgers didn't have a travel day coming into this series. They won't have a travel day going into St. Louis. So no off days to rest the bullpen. It's really important for Landon to give him some innings, give him some length.
Dodgers in this stretch of 13 games in a row. This is game number 5. So to further your point about wanting starters to go deep and be efficient, keep the bullpen as fresh as possible.
If you can get a game through a game like this with 2 arms, that would be outstanding.
So trying to figure out who's going to go on Friday. That's a long ways off. We're still on Tuesday. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out in the 6th. Fly to left. Backs up Teo. It's a 1-2-3-6 inning for Landon Eck out of the bullpen. Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Nissan. Save big before summer ends at the Nissan end of summer sales event. It's a 7-1 lead for the Dodgers. Top of the 7th on tap. Colin Ray is out. Elvis Peguero comes in. Get the heart of the lineup for the Dodgers: Freeman, Hernandez, and Lux. Pitch at 98. Looked like he had the top of the zone, called the ball. Finish up the line for Colin Ray, the starter for Milwaukee. 6 innings, 7 runs, all of them earned. 10 hits, including 4 home runs. 4 strikeouts, no walks.
He couldn't get the Dodgers to swing and miss. 45 swings, 5 misses. Dodgers almost have more home runs, 4, than they have swings and misses, 5.
An impressive display offensively. Something to keep in mind: if somebody reaches here in the 7th, Will Smith will come up with a chance for a cycle. He's a triple shy.
Hit a home run and miss home.
Just stop here. Let's stop. Will has 3. Freddie's looking for number 1. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He can't hold him down for long.
Okay, it's only Kike who needs a hit. That all starters would have a hit. Freddie got his portion.
Pitch number 1 to Teo. Strike 1. Dodgers with 4 home runs. The note you mentioned earlier, when they hit at least 2 in a game. The Dodgers are 38-7 this year when that happens. At least 2 home runs. He has home runs in back-to-back games, Shohei. First time since its series in Chicago at the end of June against the White Sox. The 0-2 pitch. 99. Low and ball 1. Bounce to the left side. Freeman going for second. There won't be a play there. It was a close play at first. Hernandez retired.
Teo has deceiving speed for a big man. He can really pick him up and put him down. Stride length is good too.
So Freeman on second, 1 out in the 7th. Gavin Lux back up. Launched a 2-run homer in the 4th inning, 413 feet. Through a strike. Mentioned more than 20 family and friends in the stands, including his fiancee Molly in the middle. Got engaged this spring. And the story is very Gavin Lux, and it's great. So if you know Gavin, there's Uncle Augie as well. Augie Schmidt, Gavin's uncle, the head coach at Carthage College. Figueroa's 1-1. He's in the dirt. So you saw at Fan Fest, and that's Gavin Lux all the time. Gavin likes to be comfortable. If sweats are allowed, he's going to be wearing them. If he can wear Ugg slippers, he's going to be wearing them. Well, one night he gets dressed, gets all nice button down. And Molly now says in hindsight, that should have been my first sign that something was up. It's like, this is weird. But Gavin pulled it off. Total surprise. Couple Wisconsin kids. They actually didn't know until well after they were dating that they were actually kindergarten classmates. Lux fouls away strike 2 to fill up the count. On 3-2, Lux fouls it back into the net.
3-2 breaking ball, and he's on time. That tells you how good he's feeling, how big the ball looks, how well he's reading it out of the pitcher's hand.
Fly to left. 2 out. Okay, cycle watch. Because this is Will Smith's night up to this point. In the 2nd. Pull the hands in. 16th home run of the year for number 16. 2nd time up. Blue base hit into left center. And a double down the line. He has 8 career triples. Just 1 this year. It was at Coors Field in the middle of June.
3 hits tonight match what he had done in the 8 prior. He was 3 for 31. The 8 prior games, 3 for 3 tonight, doing really well. So have the threes continue to be wild.
Rolled up the middle. Terang on the backhand. So Freeman is stranded. We'll stretch at AmFam Field. The Dodgers ahead by 6. Celebrate Filipino culture at Dodger Stadium on the 29th of August. Purchase a Filipino Heritage Night ticket pack and receive an exclusive jersey. For tickets and more, at Dodgers.com/promotions. When the Dodgers get back home, they're on the road. 7-game trip. Milwaukee and St. Louis. They took game 1 last night. They're ahead in game 2, 7-1. And Landon Knack out for a 2nd inning of work out of the bullpen.
You kick yourself. 2-0 count, 6-run lead. You had your 8 warm-up pitches, throwing strikes, and all of a sudden you can't. Make the adjustment, get right back in there, even if you got to throw it right down Broadway.
There you go. Strike one for Knack. 2-1 the count on Adames.
Nice. Looked like a fastball right down the middle and then had tremendous depth.
Two coming. Adames fouls it away at 97 from Landon Knack.
Stuff has never been short. Really, the only thing that he has struggled with is the long ball.
Rocks into another 2-2. Liner over his head, loops into center field. Leadoff single for Adames.
Breaking ball off the end of the bat. Does a nice job keeping the bat on plane, so he gets the ball in the air and hits it well enough to get it out of the infield. Nothing you can do about that as a pitcher or defense.
One on, nobody out. Garrett Mitchell back up. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Knack bores in strike one. Talked a lot about it, but the Dodgers' 20th overall pick in Gavin Lux. Garrett Mitchell was the 20th overall selection for Milwaukee in 2020. A lot of 20s.
Rosters and teams are not made up of all #1 picks. Pitching comes from everywhere, including non-drafted guys. Hitters, they come from everywhere too, but sometimes they can surprise you because the younger guys get strong. A guy who can only do the opposite field learns to pull. Some guys that are in the first round can hit real well with the aluminum bat, but all of a sudden can't hit with the wood bat.
A strikeout for out number 1 in the 7th. 7th K tonight. Gavin Stone and Landon Knack. Means you can go to Jack in the Box on Wednesday, buy a large drink, and get a free Jumbo Jack. Excuse me? Ball one.
Yeah, that's a strike. Easy strike.
Okay. Ooh. Silly swing for strike 2.
Cheat swing. Didn't think he would throw 2 off-speed pitches in a row, so he was cheating heater and didn't get it.
Adames the runner on first, 1 out in the 7th. Hoskins just punches one through the right side. Adames thought about going to third, but he hangs at second. He did not want to challenge potential throw in from right. Down 6, you don't want to be silly on the bases.
Just kind of blocks it over there. Had the big full swing the pitch before that ended up being a breaking ball, so a big whiff, but contact there and finds himself a hit.
That's been a positive trend at the bottom of your screen for the Dodgers. Brewers 0 for 10 so far in the series with runners in scoring position. Infield back on the right side. Kike Hernandez is a lone one in on the cut of the grass at third.
Both hits with 2 strikes. Get to that count again. Put somebody away.
Maybe a 2 for 1. And it's a slow roller. You're only going to get one. Both runners advance now, second and third for Milwaukee, but 2 out for Knack. Number 9 hitter Joey Ortiz, third baseman, watches first pitch strike from Landon Knack. Quickly 0-2. Rolled to third. Kike has to put it in his pocket. Run scores on the play. Lead down to 5.
Just a little chopper. Another really good pitch. Had one out there that turned out to be a line drive to center. He weakly hit. Now this one a roll over to third. Weakly hit. No force play at third, and you're not going to turn around and get a tag there, so you got to think about going to first, but I'm glad he ate it because that throw would be hard, and I don't think you'd have got him.
It could create all kinds of havoc if that throws off the mark. So it's first and third now. Dodgers lead 7-2. Strike one atop the zone against Terang, the leadoff batter.
Landon Knack, don't change a thing. Just baseball probabilities got you. A little blooper to center, the ground ball down to third, the block high fastball that's a balled, the Hoskins that ground ball finds a hole. It just happens sometimes. Just getting out and getting the dugout.
Foul ball nearly bounced in up and into our booth.
Exit velocities on these hits so far, almost 80 miles an hour, almost 80 miles an hour, and 37 miles an hour.
All right, 2 strikes. Like you said, put them away. Not there. Two on, 2 out. 2-strike pitch from Knack. Another foul ball from Terang.
The 1 run is not damage. The only damage is possibly going to need another pitcher if the pitch count continues to climb.
That's 3. A strikeout gets Knack out of the 7th. The Brewers get 1. The Dodgers still ahead by a handful.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, where the Dodgers are leading the Brewers. Tomorrow is Buehler Day. Walker Buehler will make his much anticipated return again to the Dodgers after being on the injured list with a hip injury. You may know that Walker Buehler went to Florida for a month to get his hip right, and also his mechanics, and also just getting a change of scenery, he said, really benefited him. And I asked him yesterday whether or not he feels more like himself, and he says pretty close.
Thank you, David Vassay. That is certainly encouraging to hear. I hope it translates to the mound for Walker Buehler whenever we see him on the bump again, this home stretch.
You know how much communication is body language and tone, so pretty short sentence as far as, yeah, pretty much feel like myself, but when you see his face as he says it, when you see his body language as he says it, he's very confident that he feels good.
Another thing we've seen from Walker last couple nights, because McKenzie and Finley are in town, A lot of smiles, a lot of smooches for Finley. So hopefully all those ingredients add up.
If they do, they're going to be having more kids. I like fastball up and away and breaking ball for a strike and bounce it once you get ahead. But if you think that more family members are going to make him a better pitcher,
oh, I see what you're saying. You got it.
Yeah. I was taking your logic to another place, like adding to it, enhancing it, exponentially enhancing. I know you don't expect that out of me. I'm very serious and straightforward.
I know. I gotta be careful with you.
Yeah. Especially tonight.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rojas. Leading off the 8th, the Dodgers ahead 7-2. Strikeout for Nick Mears.
Well, who's the only guy in the Dodger lineup that doesn't have a hit?
This guy.
So let's go. Let's put the glasses to good work. They've been outstanding since you got them. You've been raking. Need you to rake one more time right here.
Does have a sacrifice fly. So he has gotten involved. Dodgers trying for a 5th consecutive win. 7 of 9 coming into tonight, trying to keep pace in the red-hot National League West. Diamondbacks and Padres both won again last night. Strike 2 on Kike. Colorado is up on Arizona early again tonight. They were up last night. Couldn't hang on to a 4-1 lead. It's 2-0 Rockies in the top of the 3rd. Meanwhile, the Padres at home against the Pirates lead Pittsburgh 1-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. So you see the division race, 3.5 games between the Dodgers and 2 of their division rivals. And then you just look at the league as a whole. The Dodgers now a half game back of the Guardians pending the result here for the best record in the bigs. There you go, Oral. A hit for Kike Hernandez. It'll be extra bases.
That was new and different, but maybe that's just because it's the last hit for the starting lineup. Kike is good enough to be at the front of the pack as far as if the Dodgers put out a dance number as a group. Find it. Yes.
This is a pure speculation. DV will get on the case. Is it a nod to the break dancing we just saw in the Olympics?
Oh. I like where you're going. I mean, if it's multiple choice, that might be one I would think about.
'97 rip back by Pages. 0-2 for Nick Mears.
I mean, if we were in Miami, I'd think about diving in a wave at the shore. He looked like he was diving. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. If you know what Kike's doing, you're on another planet.
0-2 pitch to Pages. And that's the 2nd strikeout of the inning for Mears. Now Show's turn. One for 4 tonight. Solo home run in the 3rd inning that made it 2-0. It's 37th of the season. He's through strike 1. He's gone deep in back-to-back games. 18 home runs in the leadoff spot for Ohtani. 3rd most in baseball this year. And that's notable, Earl, because he only started leading off after Mookie went down in the middle of June. So 18 trailing the 27 for Gunnar Henderson of the Orioles and Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies. On 0-2, Mears just blew 97 by him. 3 strikeouts. Stranding Kike Hernandez 1-out double. Coming up after the game, it's Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung, Jerry Harrison Jr., Nomar Garciaparra. Players watch, called shot. They want more push-ups, Jay. I don't know what to tell you. Kevin Kiermaier's come off the bench, taking the place of Andy Pajes in center field. Dodgers trying to get through the finish line ahead of the Brewers 7-2. Jackson Chourio to start the bottom of the 8th. Liner to Rojas, 1 gone. For the Brewers offense in this series, it's really been William Contreras and Willy Adames. 2 of the next 3 hitters, starting with Contreras. Combined, they're 6 for 13 with a couple of homers. The rest of the team has 6 hits. Some 46 ABs. First pitch strike from Landon Knack. Put him away. That'll work. Kike says he's got it. Don't you dare try and take that from me, Miggy.
Landon Knack is doing a job. We're 1 out away from him getting into the 9th. It'd be awesome to finish this game.
Bounce to Tyler Black. Black just turned 24 at the end of July. Top prospect in the Brewers system, according to most publications. Number 3 according to MLB Pipeline right now. Talked about Jackson Chourio getting that 8-year, $80+ million extension before he played a big league game. He was the minor league player of the year last season. Chourio, co-player of the year, Chourio, along with Black, who just wore a 1-1 pitch from Landon Knack. So Knack hits Black in the back.
I was going to say, you know, did you help write Cat in the Hat?
Did not. One on, 2 gone. Ball 1 to Willy Adames. Gavin Lux will drift back on this one. 8 in the books in Milwaukee. Time to show you the play of this game. Brought to you by your Southern California Volkswagen dealers. So is Will Smith in the second inning. This is Shohei Ohtani in the third inning. Gavin Lux in the fourth. And Andy Pages in the fourth. 4 home runs tonight, 6 in the series so far for the Dodgers. One more inning to work through. Right-hander Joe Ross on the mound now for the Brewers. He's got Betts, Freeman, and Teoscar Hernandez. It's like Eric Haas now catching. Ball, 1 strike on Betts. Other changes for the Brewers. Andrew Monasterio off the bench now at third. Joey Ortiz moves over to short. So Contreras and Adames getting some early showers.
I was thinking when the home plate umpire calls a strike that it's a foul ball off to the right, but he turns his head for his strike call. You see that shot. Everybody's got a hit, so it's time to tack on, not only individually, but go ahead and tack on to the scoreboard. Have some fun.
You're saying is you want another home run from Mookie Betts.
That'd be fun.
Still 1-2 after the foul ball. 5 home runs his first 8 games of the season. And just 5 the next 64. Then he missed 45 games. Last night, first game back, home run.
You know what's interesting about the home plate camera on the top of his head is that the lens in the camera makes the ball seem like it's coming in slower because it really doesn't lose focus. But with the human eye, I feel like it's less information, and definitely the ball feels like it's coming in faster. That camera is not having to swing a bat on time. It just gets to watch the ball.
Yeah.
Little less complicated.
Another 2-2 pitch. Low and ball 3.
Kind of fun too that you can see out of the hand which pitches are competitive that the hitter needs to think about swinging at, and like that last pitch was not competitive out of the hand. It was an easy take, I would think, even for you at home.
9th pitch from Joe Ross to Mookie Betts. Called strike 3. No protest from Mookie.
Yeah, that was very competitive out of the hand. Had a little bit of movement and a change of speed. We don't get to see the change of speed from the lens, but you can see that that was just right down there, a little two-seamer. Real good pitcher's pitch.
Mookie was going down to take off the protector.
He thought it was going to be low, and that maintained its altitude.
Fastball in on Freddie Freeman. Singled his last time up, his lone hit tonight. Need to get either Freeman or Hernandez on base if Will Smith is to have another shot at the cycle. And Lux too. On 2-2. Freeman swings and grounds a base hit into right. Stand at the ready, Will.
Pop up, strikeout, pop up. Then Freddie Freeman comes up. No 0 for 4 for him. 1 for 4. No 1 for 4 for him. 2 for 5. You look at the box scores tomorrow and go, that Freddie Freeman, he is so good. And he is.
I'm just trying to produce some late inning runs. Uh-oh. Bobble by Hoskins, though, so Freddie will take second. Now 2 out in the 9th inning. And if you're going to get greedy, Dodgers having won 4 in a row, trying for a 5th here. The last 5 games, they have 28 runs, 25 of them in innings 1 through 5. Just 3 runs after the 5th. Yeah. So again, if you want to see Will Smith try for a triple, you need Gavin Lux to get on base here. Grounded to second. Will Smith made a long turn in the dugout circle and kind of waved back at it. All right, middle of the 9th.
Welcome back. Dodgers 7-2. They have more than doubled the hit total of the Milwaukee Brewers, and they're comfortably in the lead. And what a job Landon Knack has done. 3 innings so far, 1 more inning to go, and he would record his first big league save. 1 run earned, a couple of Ks, but the biggest thing with that big lead, a lot of strikes, no walks. Continue that path and really protect the bullpen. He's done an outstanding job, really, in a piggyback role. Milwaukee brings up a pinch hitter, Jake Bowers. It's from the left side. You can see the stats there on the year.
Second straight game, we're seeing Bowers off the bench as a pinch hitter. Another Southern California kid. Pride of Marina High School. Fellow former Viking, like yours truly.
That way. Did you like your school colors? Did you like the Viking?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Jake Bowers. Kevin Elster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I worked with Kevin when he was coming back from his arm surgery. I was the Texas Ranger pitching coach and helped him learn how to throw again.
3-0 to Bowers. Cherokee Parks. Natalie Nakase, star coach for the Las Vegas Aces. Vanessa Bryant. Come on now. 3-1. 3 more outs to get for the Dodgers to clinch the season series against the Brew Crew. Oh, that is a high pop up on the infield.
When you first come into pro ball, ball goes up like that, you'll hear one of the veterans say, home run in a test tube. It's about the distance it can only travel to get out of a test tube, but it is definitely high enough. Reese has had some counts tonight where he was trying to guess, looking for a heater. Now that Landon is ahead 0-2, there is no guessing allowed. We all know that guessing is harder than knowing.
Popped up again. This is going to be in the seats. Hoskins not giving away this AB. Yeah, Michael Grove up just in case. Not a lot of urgency or stress.
Well, there's a lot of commands down there when you call down. It's, you know, get all your stuff together and stand on the mound.
The 8th pitch to Hoskins. This is going to be playable for Kike on the warning track.
You might tell somebody just play a little catch. Don't even think about getting the catcher down. And we'll call one more time with no talking, just the ring of the bell if we really want you to get ready. I don't think the Dodger bullpen phone is going to ring again.
Another pinch hitter in the 9th for Milwaukee. Murphy calling on Gary Sanchez to take the spot of Sal Frelick. One more out to get. And this should be it. When it drops into the glove of Kike, that's a win for LA.
2 in a row, 5 in a row as far as the W's, the best team in baseball out there. And if you had on August 13th, the game would be a win, and it would be Gavin Stone and Landon Knack getting his first save of his career, 4 innings pitched. Good day for the Dodgers.
4-inning save for Landon Knack. Eat your heart out, Eric Stevens. The Dodgers win it 7-2 behind 4 home runs. They'll try and take this series tomorrow in Game 3. Access Sportsnet Dodgers is on tap. On behalf of Oral Hershiser, David Vassay, and our second to none crew, I'm Stephen Nelson. Thanks for watching. Let's do it again on Wednesday, shall we? Dodgers win.